work for the Mansfield Public Library, and today we're going to do a beginner's vinyasa yoga class. We're going to start with some really simple poses and work into some more difficult ones and end with a cool down series. So we're going to start just in a normal child's pose. You're going to keep your big toes together and bring your knees about shoulder width apart. And as you exhale, you're going to come down, stretching your fingers out in front of you and bringing your forehead to rest on the floor. With every inhale, reach your fingertips forward, and every exhale, scoot your hips back so they're closer to your heels. And stay in this pose for about 30 to 60 seconds. Take deep breaths, and when you're ready, you can come up onto your hands and knees in a cat-cow pose. Here on your inhale, you're going to arch your back and look up while you breathe in, and as you exhale, curve your spine up and look down at your belly button. Inhale, come up, and exhale, roll your spine. Do one more, inhale, and exhale. From here, you'll curl your toes under and push your hips back into a downward facing dog. Here in our first one, you're going to walk out your heels, stretching the backs of your legs. Look at your toes and press your heart towards your toes as well. Try to keep your back straight. We're going to stay here for a few breaths. And as you exhale, walk your feet forward slowly, keeping them at hip width apart. And you're going to grab your elbows and let yourself hang down. Relax your spine. Keep your knees bent if you need to. Release all the tension from your neck. And we're going to hang here for another few breaths. All right, release your hands, plant them on the floor, and heel-toe your feet together. As you inhale, roll your spine up slowly. Bring your chin up last and roll your shoulders back so you're standing up straight in a mountain pose. Now from here we're going to go into the normal vinyasa routine that you start a class with. We're going to do this 3 times. I'll go slow the first time, and then we'll just move through the postures the second and third time through. So on your inhale, you're going to reach up as high as you can, and exhale and swan dive down back into a forward fold. Inhale, back up to a halfway point, and on your next exhale, plant your hands and come back into a plank position like you're going to do a push-up. Breathe out while you lower yourself down, and when you're almost to the floor, inhale to upward facing dog. So your feet, the tops of your feet are on the floor. Bring your shoulders down, and when you exhale, curl your toes under and push back to downward facing dog. Stretch for a moment here, and when you exhale again, walk forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold over. And inhale, reach up. We're going to do that 2 more times. And I'm just going to go through the poses and you can follow along. Inhale, reach. One more. Coming back to a mountain pose, we're going to do another form of sun salutations where we start everyone with what we just did, and then we're going to move into some warrior poses and then do another sun salutation. So go ahead and do these ones next, folding over and just stopping when you get to your own downward dog. All right, from here, you're going to bring your left foot to a 45-degree angle. Bring your right foot up between your hands. And as you inhale, reach up, facing forward. Try to square your hips and your shoulders. Stay here for a breath. And on the exhale, we're going to move into a warrior two. Keep your shoulders and hips open. And on your next inhale, flip your front hand, reach forward, and come back, resting your left hand gently on your leg and looking up at your fingertips on your right hand. On your next exhale, come into half moon, bring your right fingers down to the floor, and your left hand up as high as you can. Bring your left hand down to meet your right, and we're going to step back into a plank and do a sun salutation here. Now we're going to do the same thing, but on the opposite side, bringing your right foot to 45 degrees, left foot forward, and inhale, reach up. Exhale, open up to warrior two. On your inhale, come into a reverse warrior. Rest that hand gently here, don't put weight on that. Exhale, come into half moon. Open up your chest and your hips as much as you can here. Bring your right hand down, step back, and sun salutation. We're going to finish out another sun salutation here. Step forward, halfway up, fold over, and reach up. You're going to do that 2 more times with some slight variations. Feel free to rest or go ahead and skip ahead to the next part. And if you're ready, you can follow along. Inhale, on your next exhale, come into a chair position and take a breath here. On your exhale, fold over. Inhale, half up. Plant your hands, step back, and flow through the sun salutation. We're going to come into warrior one again from here, planting your left foot and right foot forward. Breathe in and reach up. On your next exhale, open up to warrior two. Looking over your right fingertips. Inhale, flip your hand, come forward, and stretch back to reverse warrior. Come forward, half moon. Bring the left hand down, step back and flow. Plant your right foot, left foot forward, and inhale, reach up. Exhale, open up, reverse warrior. Come forward to half moon. Plant your hands, step back and flow. Inhale, reach up, and exhale. We'll do that one last time. We're going to shorten up the warrior poses in between and flow through one more time. So inhale, reach, exhale into a chair position. Take a full breath here, in and out. And on your next exhale, fold over and flow. Plant your left foot, right foot forward, warrior one, warrior two, reverse warrior, and go ahead and bring your hands back around, step back and flow. Plant your right foot, left foot forward, inhale up. If at any point you feel tired, you can pause the video, or you can go ahead and skip forward through this part. All right, this is the last one. Exhale, step forward, halfway up. Exhale, and inhale, reach up, exhale, back to mountain pose. Next, we're going to do a balancing series. Okay, we're going to do eagle pose, starting by inhaling and reaching up. And as you exhale, wrap your right arm under your left, twisting your arms around each other, so that your palms are touching. Inhale, stretch your arms up again just a little bit so you don't hurt your shoulders. And as you exhale, come back down into a chair. You can stay here, or you can bring your right leg over your left. Again, if you're comfortable, you can stay here, or if you'd like to, from this, you can come back, bring your right leg up. Find a place on the floor to look at that will help your balance. Hold as long as you can or as long as you like, and inhale, come up to standing. Reach up and exhale, let it go. The next one I'm going to do to the side. You can see it from a different angle. Reach up again, breathing in. And breathe out, this time wrapping the left arm under the right. Stretch your arms up. Exhale, come down. This time bringing the left leg over the right. Again, you can stay here, or you can come forward, reaching your left leg back this time. Again, the key to balancing is finding something to look at on the floor. Inhale, come up and release, reaching up. Exhale, let go. Next, we'll do standing separate leg. So root your feet to the floor, about hip width apart. And as you inhale, bring your right leg up so that your thigh is parallel to the floor. Flex your toes. And you can stay here. Or if you'd like, you can reach down to your foot. And at any point that you feel comfortable, you can stop right where you are. Honor where your body is at today. You can reach your leg out. Press your forehead to your knee, wherever you feel comfortable. We're going to do the left leg next. Root your feet to the floor, hip width, and bring the left leg up so the thigh is parallel with the floor. Stay here if you're comfortable, or if you're ready, reach under to your left foot, stretch your leg out, and if at any point you'd like to, bring your forehead to your knee. You can hold that posture for up to 60 seconds. Just go however far you'd like to. Some days you'll be able to go farther than others, and just be respectful of wherever you feel comfortable today. Going to do tree pose next. So for this one, you're going to reach your right arm up. Exhale, bring your elbow to your hip, and then reach around and grab your ankle. Bring your knees back so they align together. And here you're going to reach your left arm forward, and as you exhale, come into a dancer's pose. Again, only as far as you'd like. Find your drishti or your focal point, something to look at to help your balance. You can stop wherever you feel comfortable. And when you're ready, exhale, let go, and breathe out as you bring your arm down. Now we'll do the tree posture on the other side. Bring your left arm out to your hip. Grasp your left ankle in your hand and bring your knees together. Again, if this is as far as you'd like to go today, you can just stay here, finding your focal point and just breathing. Whenever you're ready, you can also bring your arm up and exhale as you come forward. Find wherever you're comfortable. I'm going to do it one more time from the side. Remember to bring those knees together. And always exhale as you open up your shoulders and hips. Remember your focal point, and only hold for as long as you're comfortable. When you're ready to come down, exhaling as you let go, and coming back to mountain. Next, we're going to do a standing separate leg series, starting with just spreading your feet till they're a little bit past shoulder width. And here you're going to do a forward fold. Bring your feet out till they're a little further than shoulder width so that your heels are lined up. And if you'd like, you can bring your big toes so they face in just a little bit. You're going to inhale your arms out to the side so your shoulders are very open. And on your exhale, we're going to fold forward only as far as you can while keeping your back straight. However far you feel comfortable, just stay there, honor where your body's at, and hold for one breath. On your next exhale, you can go ahead and release your spine and fold forward. Next, we're going to plant the hands right in front here and take a breath out. Inhale and reach your right hand towards the sky so you're in a twist. Look up towards your hand as much as you can. And exhale, come back down. Inhale your left hand up. And exhale, back down. On your inhale, try to straighten your back again. You can keep your hands on your hips here and come slowly back up. And while we have our legs here, you're going to turn your right foot so it's facing out and your left foot at a 45-degree angle, just making sure that your heels line up. From here, we're going to go into a triangle pose. I'll move this way so we can see it from a different angle. Line up those heels. And as you exhale here, you're gonna reach your right fingertips out and then just drop them gently to your right leg. Try to keep your shoulders and your hips as open as you can. Look up at your fingers and rest that right hand really gently. Don't lean all your weight onto your leg. And from here we're going to do standing forehead to knees. So we're just going to fold over here. Curve your spine and bring your forehead to rest on your knee, compressing your chin to your chest and all of your organs here. Inhale back to a triangle and come up back to center. The important thing about compression poses is that they help to detoxify your system, to detoxify your liver and kidneys. We're going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. So you're going to turn your left foot to face out, your right foot at a 45-degree angle, making sure your heels are lined up. Bring your arms out to the sides, open up your heart and your hips, and as you exhale, bring your left hand towards the wall and drop it down to your leg. Look up at your right fingers and really focus on keeping your shoulders and hips open. One more inhale here. And as you exhale, fold over your left leg. This time bring your chin to your chest and curling over, forehead to your knee. Try to bring your hips as parallel with your foot as you can. And inhale, open back up to triangle. One more breath here. And back up to center. Take a few breaths here. We're going to do some hip and spine postures next, and then a little cool down. Okay, starting with the spine series next, you're going to come down to the floor. You're going to start with a camel and then into a rabbit pose. I'm going to demonstrate them for you without speaking, just so you can see them, and then we'll do them one more time while I explain. Okay, the next time we go through, we're going to hold them just a little bit longer, but just before I started explaining things, I wanted to show you a little bit of what we were doing. So coming back onto your knees, make sure your feet and knees are about hip width apart. Now here there's a few variations. You can also bring your toes up so that your heels are a little bit closer for you to rest on. You're going to place your hands on the small of your back and bring those elbows as close as you can together. Take a really deep breath here, and when you exhale, you're going to come into an arch, looking back, and whenever you feel comfortable, or if you feel comfortable, you can drop your hands onto your heels and rest here. As you exhale, roll back up. Bring your knees and feet together and sit back down onto your heels. The important part about rabbit posture, which we are doing next, is that once you're in it, you don't want to move your neck or your head at all. It can cause a spine injury, and we don't want that for anyone. So on this one, you're going to reach around, grab your heels, and sit back. Get comfortable here. Just try to find where you feel best. Inhale and really reach your spine up as tall as you can. And as you exhale, you tuck your chin and roll forward until your forehead is touching your knees. Once you get there, don't move at all, just breathe. And when you're ready, exhale back up into a sitting position. So again, tuck your chin and roll forwards. When you're ready, rolling slowly back up. Be very careful in that one, and if you've had any kind of spine injury, any kind of neck injury, please just go ahead and skip that one. All right, next we're going to do just a few more spine poses. Again, I'm going to go through them quickly, and then I'll go through a little slower and explain them, just so you can kind of see what we're doing and have an idea before you go into it. Lay on your stomach on the floor. You're going to bring your hands under your shoulders and inhale up. Okay, we'll go through those one more time, a little bit slower, so I can explain each as we go. First into the seal position, hands under your shoulders, feet together. Inhale and push yourself up gently. Look up, try to keep the tops of your feet planted on the floor. Exhale and release, and bring your hands so they're clasped behind your back. Feet together still, and here you're just going to breathe in, look up, hold for 1.5 breaths, exhale and release. The same thing 2 more times. This time you're going to move your feet so they're about hip width or shoulder width apart. Inhale, 1.5 breaths, looking up, exhale, release. Last one, bringing your feet as far as you feel comfortable, past shoulder width. And same thing, inhale up. And exhale, release. Next we'll do the bow pose. Okay, after the locust pose, we'll do the bow pose where you grab your ankles here, point your toes, and on your inhale, come up as much as you can, arching your back and looking up. Hold for 1.5 breaths, and exhale, release. Hands under your shoulders again. One more time for the seal. Really bring your elbows close to your body. Inhale up. Tops of feet on the floor, and exhale, push back into a kind of a modified child's pose. So your knees and feet are together, hands forward, forehead on the floor. All right, as you inhale, come back up. We'll do a few hip opening poses, and then we will wind down and stop. Okay, to start the hip postures, we're going to do one more sun salutation and start from there. From a downward dog. Once you get to your downward dog, pause there and take a breath. Okay. You can also come straight into a downward dog, and remember just to stop whenever you feel uncomfortable, whenever anything hurts. On your next inhale, bring your right leg up over your left, open up your hips, And on the exhale, plant your right foot between your hands, keeping your left heel off the floor in a lunge. Inhale your arms up. Take a breath here. And on your exhale, we're going to come forward, reaching your fingers out behind you. And be careful not to rest your stomach or your chest on your leg at all. One breath here. Inhale back up and exhale your hands together in a prayer position. On your inhale, bring the crown of your head towards the wall. Exhale and twist. Bring your left elbow to your right knee. You can stay here or open up your arms. On your next exhale, come back to center. Bring your hands down to the floor, kick your right leg up and back, and come back to downward facing dog. Okay, on your next inhale, left leg up, stretch, open up your hips, and exhale the left foot forward. Coming into a lunge, keep that right heel off the floor, inhale up. On your next exhale, coming back, reaching your fingers back. Keep your belly and your chest off your leg here. Inhale, come back up. Exhale your hands together in prayer. Inhale your head towards the wall and twist. Open up your arms if you'd like. And exhale, come back to prayer. Release your hands and kick the left leg up. And back to downward facing dog. From here, come back down onto hands and knees. Make sure your hands are under your shoulders, knees under your hips. And for the next one, we're going to bring the right knee up to the right hand and the right heel to your left hip. This is another one where you want to just go just as far as you're comfortable so you don't hurt or pull a muscle. So you can stay here, you can look up, or if you're comfortable, you can walk your hands forward and rest. Stay in these for about 3 to 6 breaths, as much as you feel comfortable, and then walk yourself back up and bring that right knee back. So we're back on hands and knees, and now we'll do the same thing on the other side. This time bringing your right knee up to your left hand. Your left knee up to your left hand and your left foot to your hip flexor here. Keep that leg straight out behind you. And again, you have the choice to stay here, look up, or walk your hands forward and rest your forehead. All right, after 3 to 6 breaths, walk back up and just slide the left knee back. For this last little part, we're going to do some really easy stretches and then do Balasana. At the end, it's important to rest and just let your muscles soak up everything that you've done. Let all the toxins drain out and just take some breathing time. So first, just bring your legs straight out in front of you. Flex your toes. Inhale with a straight spine. And exhale, come forward. Grabbing your toes if you'd like. Try to keep your spine as straight as you can. Just for one breath. And on your exhale, go ahead and release your spine and fold forward all the way. Inhale and roll slowly back We'll do a few twists next. For this first one, you're going to bring your left heel back here, your right foot over your left knee. So you can see it from this angle and here. From here, try to get both of your sits muscles on the floor while keeping both your feet on the floor as well. Bring your right hand behind your spine. Inhale and reach up. And exhale, left elbow to right knee and turn. Twist only as much as you feel comfortable with. You can stay here. You can bring your arm down. You can reach around and clasp your hands if you'd like. Whatever is most comfortable. Really compress all of your stomach as much as you can. Keep your abs engaged here. And on the next exhale, release slowly. And just grab your knee here and twist gently the opposite way, just to kind of shake some of the tension out. Now we'll do the other side. Bring your right heel to your left sits muscle. And here, the left heel to your right knee. Again, both sits bones on the floor here. Left hand behind your spine. Inhale the right arm up. And as you exhale, twist. Right elbow to left knee and turn. Hold for 2 or 3 breaths. And as you exhale, just release your spine and twist gently the other way. Next, bring your feet together, bottoms of your feet together. And just find a comfortable way to sit like this. If your knees are a little higher up or further down, that's okay. Just wherever you're most comfortable. And we're going to do the same forward fold where we keep our spine straight at first and then fold over after a full breath. So inhale, straighten your spine, crown of your head to the sky. Exhale, coming forward. Keeping your back straight, just for 1 breath, and exhale, fold over. After 1 breath, coming back up to center, we'll do 1 more twist. Laying flat on your back, bring your arms out to the side. Inhale and bring your right leg up and just let it fall to the left side. Here it's more important to keep your shoulders on the floor than it is for your knee to touch the floor on the opposite side. Look towards your right hand and just gently stretch out your spine. On your next exhale, bring your knees up and grasp your legs just below the knee here and just rock just a little bit on your spine. And go ahead and release, right leg down, left leg up, and let it twist to the other side. Again, roll back so that your shoulder blades are touching the floor, and this time look over the left arm. On your next exhale, bring those knees back up to your chest. Rock just a little bit here, releasing your spine. And next we'll do Balasana, or corpse pose. And on this one, you can lay as long as you feel comfortable. I'll leave the music playing for a few minutes. And you can relax here. It's called corpse pose, and its purpose is just to really relax and rest and meditate if you'd like, and just breathe here. You simply lay back with your hands by your sides and close your eyes. Stay in Balasana or corpse pose as long as you'd like. Shavasana or corpse pose as long as you'd like. Let yourself really relax and thank your body for taking you through this exercise today. Thank you very much. My name is Bethany Kaufman from the Mansfield Library. Have a great day.